Hey, everybody, it's Keith with Trades Education Center. Welcome back to another episode of Trade Secrets, the official podcast of Trades Education Center. And I'm very, very excited to have our guest today. He is somebody I've gotten to know for the past three years.
Yep.
3 years. An accomplished plumber in his own right, and that is Taylor McLeroy.
Yep.
I got it right.
McLeroy. Yep.
McLeroy.
Yep.
Taylor McLeroy is here with us today. He works for MasterCraft Plumbing.
Yep.
For
MasterCraft Plumbing.
For Chris Griffin, one of our founding partners here at TEC. And I'm excited because this guy is one of the people that kind of inspires us to do what we're doing. And we'll find out why. So, Taylor, welcome.
Hey, how's it going?
Good to have you, man.
I'm glad to be here, man. I know I've been kind of procrastinating. I was supposed to get up here a little sooner, but I'm here now. I don't do so well on the camera talking to people. Y'all probably think that's strange if you know who I am, but I try to stay on the other side of the camera. So y'all just bear with me. But yeah,
we'll talk about that. Those of you who don't know him yet, he has a following, and we're going to talk about that. So, Taylor, first of all, how in the world did you get what drew you to plumbing?
All right. So basically, I started plumbing with my ex-father-in-law. At the time, I really was just doing it for a job, At the time, I was really young at that time, like 16, 17. And, I started with him, and I fell in love at the first time I did anything, just the feeling of accomplishment when you get done with something. Like, that's what the trades give you. I mean, I don't know, it's undescribable. So at that moment, I knew that I enjoyed it. I kind of veered off, went a different route for a little while in the carpentry. Didn't like that and went back to plumbing. So I've been doing plumbing for roughly like straight 3 years now. And I really enjoy it, man. It's just every aspect of it. The sense of accomplishment, being able to solve other people's issues, working with customers to kind of like save their day. I mean, really, that's the easiest way to put it. I enjoy being able to help people. And, at first it wasn't, now I'm in service. At first I wasn't. I was, at first with my ex-father-in-law, it was a little bit of both, but, at first into my trades, I would say, the first year was new construction.
Okay.
And that really helped me a lot. It's kind of, guided my journey. I've learned a lot of the basics in the new construction aspect. So I was able to take those basics and just, diagnose my problems going off of the basics I've already learned.
Okay.
So yeah.
Well, it's interesting you say that, because I think one of the things within the plumbing industry that I'm learning about and I'm hearing is a lot of new construction guys, they don't look at service guys in a very favorable way sometimes.
Yeah.
Because they say, oh, they don't know anything behind the wall, right?
Yeah.
Right? You've probably heard that even now that you've been in service.
Mm-hmm.
You probably hear, well, that dude doesn't know what's behind the wall. Well, but you do, because that's where you started.
Right.
So,
right.
So you said that kind of informed a lot of what you do now. How does it make a difference for you, knowing that you have a pretty good idea of what's going on behind the wall? How does that make a difference for you?
Oh, it's night and day. I would say for somebody that hasn't experienced the new side versus somebody that's just going straight out to somebody's home and trying to solve an issue, it's going to be a lot harder. I mean, you don't know what's going on at all. You don't know what's in the wall. You don't know what the water lines look like. You don't know anything. I mean, at that point, in the starting point, so I would highly recommend to anybody to do a year of the new construction 1, 2. And if your plan is to go to service, my career wasn't planned out. Okay. I didn't say, hey, I'm going to do this new construction and that's going to be what I do forever. I kind of did the plumbing. I don't know. It shaped me as I went through it,
Okay.
So, I didn't like the new construction after a year. I was like, no, I seen some guys doing service and I was like, that's where it's at. I got to go there, but definitely getting back to it, the new construction it's gonna make a night and day difference. And what can I say? If you're looking to be a service plumber, it's definitely gonna make night and day difference. I don't know.
And from what I'm learning and from what I'm hearing from others is because Chris and Greg were the same way, right?
Yep.
They did a lot of new construction,
Yep.
and it helps them imagine in their mind what's going on behind the wall.
That's it, man.
And I mean, that's everything. Because if you don't have any of that background, it makes it that much more difficult to troubleshoot and to problem solve in a way that is
effective.
It don't waste people's time or people's money or materials.
That's it.
Right.
That's it.
So,
yep.
Well, that's cool. So now once you got into service, so you didn't new construction was okay.
It was okay. I would go back to it. I would, and we still do, new construction
projects.
Technically.
Yeah.
Projects. So, it's not that I completely hate it. But
I remember going out to the hotel y'all worked on a little over a year ago.
Right.
And that was
that was a new construction job. You would consider that, you know? So, I mean, we do a lot of it, and I don't hate it. I enjoy service. Like I said, I like to help people. So, you're not getting any of that in new construction. So,
Yeah, that's the payday on, I say not the literal payday, but like the payoff in terms of the satisfaction in new constructions is different than service.
Correct.
So,
correct.
So in service, what's the most favorite thing? You say you've done it for 3 years, so you've probably seen a good bit.
Yep.
What's your favorite thing to do, and what's your least favorite thing to do?
As far as work?
As for service, maintenance stuff, what's like
the job?
If you get a call
and
from the office,
oh no,
and they're like, I don't want to do that. What's the worst one? You'll still do it, but
yeah, of course, we'll always do it, and we'll always take care of the customer. That's always But which one? I really don't know, man.
It's really not all that bad because you're getting a paycheck.
Yeah, really. At the end of the day, as long as we're getting paid, it's okay. But there are ones.
Yeah,
I can't think of it because you asked me. But nobody ever wants to mess with a clogged toilet or run a sewer machine down a drain.
I was going to say, well, I mean, the day you took, you replaced the pump in our septic.
Right.
I mean, I know septic is not like,
no, those are
sign me up,
No. We'll still do them, and I don't enjoy doing them. I don't hate them, but they're not the ones that we prefer to get, the calls that we prefer to have, definitely.
Yeah. So what's your favorite? Like, if you got a call, if you got the same call every day, what would it be? In terms of whether it's, when I get done, I have this overwhelming sense of pride. That's my work.
It's going to be the bigger jobs. It's definitely going to be like a tankless install, or a main water line.
Okay.
Something like that. Something that is going to show my craftsmanship. You know what I'm saying? Something that I can step back and be like, oh yeah, that looks good. You know what I'm saying? So those are the types of calls that I enjoy doing.
Well, again, I've been on a few calls with Taylor. A recent one was a water heater replacement. Right. And like when y'all got done, being able to stand back and look at how you got all the pipe in, all the 90s, all the T's, the expansion tank's right.
Right.
The TMP drain is right. It just looks good.
That's it. That's it, man. Yep. Those are definitely it just slipped my head.
So let me ask you this. Where do you get, because unfortunately, I think Chris and Tim and I talk about this a lot, and Greg does too. Unfortunately, not everybody in the trades has that mindset that they want to do the best job and have a really good result that not only is functional, but looks great.
Oh, yeah.
Where do you get that from?
I don't know. I think that's like a internal,
You just got to have it?
Yeah, I think you just got to have it. I mean, really, it's hard. Yeah, I think you just got to have that feeling. It's just a feeling.
That drive.
Yeah, it's a drive. It's a feeling. It's a sense of accomplishment for me that I get from presenting something nice to look at.
Okay.
Like revolved around the plumbing work that I do, So
would you say it's then plumbing for you is definitely more than just a job. Like it's an extension of who you are.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, like I said in the beginning of my career, it was definitely just a job. And then I fell in love with plumbing. I mean, really,
Yeah.
it's all aspects. And you know this. I mean, the plumbing industry is huge. There's so many different things you can do within that industry. Now, especially now, you know. So, you know, I just fell in love with that. There's so many aspects that is awesome about it. And it's not a simple job either. You know, it takes some brain power sometimes. You know, I like that. I don't like to just
mindless.
You know, let me put this box in the same spot 100 times. I can't do that.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
so
and I'm glad you mentioned that, because I don't think a lot of people understand that, whether it's plumbing, really all the trades, but we know this because we talk about plumbing a lot, but it's problem solving. It is hard. Like there's measurement involved every day. There's geometry involved every day. There's cost analysis involved every day. I mean, you got to look at the time it's going to take to do something, how much the materials are going to cost, because while you're there with the customer, you're also communicating back to the office.
That's what I was about to say. Bring in the office, definitely, because they're going through all that too. Like, a whole another side.
They're coming back behind you, going, "Hey, Taylor, by the way, did you make sure that you did this? That
check pressure, or you know, just little things." But you know, and it's a part that everybody has to play, and it's like you said, it even goes back to the office. You know, it starts with us, goes back to the office, and it really starts with them. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah.
So now now you said you've been doing it about 3 years. So are we going for the license?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. Yeah, I'm working on that now. So yeah, I'm getting the application filled out. I haven't filled it out all the way, but you know, I'm working on it. So
that's awesome.
Yeah. I think it's November, right?
Yeah.
When the next one is. Yeah. So I plan on doing it then.
Sweet.
Yep. I'm excited. I'm ready to just get that part out of the way, you know, just get the license and
add that to your resume.
Yep. And then make my way on up to the masters as the next step.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, cool. Well, that's exciting. I mean, because I know, you know, part of it for us when we got started on this, you know, part of the theory was that, you know, I was eventually going to try to do that.
Right.
And then lo and behold, the state changed the regulations. So now I really,
definitely
really going to try.
Right.
Folks, to be fair, I have nothing compared to his experience, but
we're
going to give it a rip.
He does in a different aspect, guys. Like, he's setting up all this stuff. So, you know, that's a whole different aspect, and it's plumbing involved, dude. Like I said, there's so many things that you can do here, man.
Well, and the fun thing that I've been able to mention to our apprentices, because I've mentioned it to every group we've had here, is today's generation is online. They're on social media.
That's right.
Everybody's TikTok famous, or at least
that's it.
So one of the cool things that I've got to see is, those who don't know, Taylor has his own channel with TikTok.
TechTaylor, at TikTok, let me just say them: Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So he's on there, and what he does is he videos his work.
That's it.
So
pretty much.
and usually has a voiceover explaining what he's doing, which is both like entertainment and education.
Yeah.
At the same time.
Yeah. It might vary depending on my mood that day, you know. So
how much you want to talk.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Well, I love it. And again, I've shared it with all of our apprentices that have come through, because one is, I mean, why not take advantage of seeing what's out there, what creators are putting out there? Why not learn from other people that are already doing it?
That's it.
And second, man, it makes the trades look good.
Oh yeah.
Like what you do and what other creators like you do, y'all give a good name to the trades.
Oh yeah.
And I think that's the other thing that I like, and that's why I push our apprentices to go check you out, to go look up Roger Wakefield and some of those people like that. Guys, there's a lot of respect for the people that are out there doing the work. So what made you decide, you know what? Yeah, let me give it a shot. Let me start making some videos.
It ties into what y'all are trying to do, really. Basically, I know where I was whenever I started into plumbing. I didn't always have somebody that I could just call, right away and say, hey, how do I do this, or yada yada. So I would look at videos, I would look at other creators.
Okay.
They would help me out. So once I've really started catching on to plumbing, I started making videos to help other apprentices, basically people starting out into the trade. Not only that, I do it also for homeowners,
Customers, yeah.
just so that they can kind of have an idea of what the job looks like, before somebody comes out to their house. They can say, hey, well, he did this here on this video, and it kind of looks similar to what you did. Okay, it's good. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit of something.
Well, no, it is. It's great because it's education for the homeowner. Because again, once again, you can either call a guy.
That's it.
I know a guy.
Yep.
That might jack up your plumbing.
Mm-hmm. For a little bit cheaper.
For a little bit cheaper.
Right.
Or you can call somebody that it's licensed or working under a license and actually get the job done right.
Right.
And that's it. And so the fact that you put those out there, I think, is a big deal, because then people can see that and go, oh, that's how that's supposed to be done.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And it's really a lot to help other people, basically, with jobs that they're doing. If they need help with it, they can look at my video. Hopefully my video can help them through it,
Yeah.
So.
Well, I love them. And a little side benefit of that is you've had some fun with some tools.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So how does that been going on?
I mean, I've had a few videos on TikTok do decent, so I guess that helped. But I reached out to a couple tool companies and asked them if they wanted to partner with me, and they said yes. So the one I'm the most proud about is iCrimp. Their ratchet release single-handed PEX B crimp tool for the stainless steel centerings. I'm telling you, man. Oh my gosh, I love it. So yeah, I'm super excited about that one. If y'all don't have that, please just go check out the video, because I'm telling you, you are saving your hands with this tool.
Well, and not just the fact that you're saving your hands, but you're in a tight spot.
You're in a tight spot, dude. A lot of the times whenever I'm making repairs, I am like literally my hands are over my head, and I'm in a like 4 to 5 foot hole deep hole. And like, it's hard for me to use both of my hands. So the original style crimpers that we'd use, you'd have to have one hand on it and then one hand on the other side, and you'd have to release the button.
Yeah.
So these, you don't have to do that. It automatically releases. So when you're in that 4 foot deep hole, it's automatically releasing. You can just get it done and get out. Boom.
Well, and not only that, like, this past spring when I made it around to a bunch of the high schools and was talking to high schoolers about plumbing in the trade school, I took with me a bunch of short pieces of PEX B, put a bunch of cinch rings, and then some cinch tools.
Right.
Well,
them loppers.
Yeah.
Yeah. The loppers.
Those suckers. I mean, you got some high school boys. Well, I can do that. I'm like,
let's see. Yeah. That's it, man.
And
those
they
are tough,
struggle. Dude. And, of course, I usually lean in and say something like, squeeze it till your balls come off.
Yeah.
Sorry, everybody. But,
right.
But that's what it takes on those things, right?
It is, man. Yeah, they're tough. Yeah. So definitely look into them. The ones that I'm talking about, they're from iCrimp. iWiz is like the actual company. So,
okay. That's cool.
They're awesome.
Well, again, another opportunity that you get to do because you're out there making content. And I think, again, just like with everything else we're trying to do here, it's just increasing people's awareness of what the industry does, what it should look like in their home, awareness of what tools are out there. I think you're hitting it on all cylinders.
That's it. Yeah, I mean, awareness is a really good one. Just, I try to, all cylinders. Yeah, try to hit it on all cylinders, everything.
All right, so I'm going to backtrack a little bit. Well, maybe not backtrack, but how has this impacted your overall life? What has it done for you?
Plumbing's changed my life. I mean, honestly, I'd say 3 years ago, I didn't have any shape, form, or path for my life. I had an idea, plumbing looked like it. And once I started, and then a year in, I realized it was it, so, it's completely changed my life. You know, I could get emotional, really, dude, because it really has.
Yeah.
You know,
I got you. I got you. I didn't mean for it to go there, but
yeah,
I know because I've gotten to know you, and I know Chris, and I know Greg, I know Tim, and at some point when you have the conversation, it gets to that.
yeah, it does, dude. It
um,
does, man. It's
so for
it's
those
definitely life changing.
yeah, for those who don't understand, it is like to hear. I think that's the exciting thing for me as we're doing the school is getting to know so many people that are already in it, but also knowing that we're hopefully going to be providing that type of opportunity for people.
That's it, dude. That's super strong, and that's amazing that y'all are doing that for people.
We'll take a break, folks. We'll be right back. All right, we're back, everybody. We had to take a water break.
Yep, had to take a water break.
So anyway, impact on life.
All right, so I mean, plumbing's really changed my life, guys. I mean, like I said, 3 years ago, I really didn't have a plan for my life until I started plumbing, and it shaped my life. And it's really provided everything for my life.
Yeah.
My family, they have everything they need, and you know that's all that matters at the end of the day.
Yeah, yeah. And that, I mean, I think that's the cool part that people, I think they discount that when it comes to the trades is they really don't understand. Like, I mean, Greg's been on here. I've talked to Chris and Tim about it, and everybody else has been on here. It's like, no, like really, like it's provided for my family.
That's it, dude.
And so
it's changed, you know, like Greg, just imagine, man. You know, that's like, how old's Greg?
old enough.
Old enough, you know, and that's a lot of years that plumbing
Has
provided
sustained their
his
family.
life, sustained his life, you know, his lifestyle and everything. And, you know, and he's been successful.
Yeah.
Plumbing's gave that to him,
Yeah.
you know, so it's amazing. You know, I see stuff like that, and that's what I got my eye on. You know, so,
yeah. You're like, okay, that's, I see, like
see
you said,
Greg and Chris, and
you're like, that's my aim.
yeah.
I love that. That's cool. Well, for those out there who do own plumbing businesses, know that they might not say it, but your employees are watching that. They are watching how you conduct your business, and they are either taking really good cues or maybe not so good cues
Right.
from how you run your business. And man, I think you and I both would agree you're in a great place with Chris and Greg.
Oh yeah.
And so that's another great thing to be a part of is to know you're in a business that's trying to do all the right things, that's giving not only themselves a good vision of what they want to do, but giving their employees too.
Right. And are willing to grow,
to invest,
to get together, like include you in the growth, you know?
Yeah.
And you know, just show you their vision so that you can be on the same page with them, you know?
Yeah.
And, you know, I really think I love that. I mean, honestly, man, I really got a great company that I work for because, you know, very rare am I in the dark. I know what's going on. You know, they're very good at like letting me know, hey, this is what I expect. And, you know, I try to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I you know, there's a lot of places that's not like that. You know, they just expect you to just know, and they don't ever teach you nothing. Like they don't teach you their rules, nothing, like what they expect, and they just expect you to know them, and it's crazy to me. But you know, I work for a great company, MasterCraft Plumbing. You know, if y'all ever got any plumbing issues, definitely look into them. I'm not saying call them, but look into them, and it speaks for itself. You know, so that's awesome. A great company, man. That's cool. I love it.
Well, man, I don't know of anything else to ask you at this moment, but man, it sure has been great to finally get you on here.
Yeah. Man.
Like I said, I share who you are and what you're doing with every group of guys that comes through because I think you are. I know you talk about Greg and Chris being an inspiration to you, your ex-father-in-law being an inspiration to you, but you're at your young age, you're an inspiration to other people too. So good on you. Glad to have you.
Well, I appreciate it, man. I'm glad to be here, and it was awesome, man. We'll probably have to do this again.
Oh, we will absolutely. Oh, well, we'll do it after we both get our license.
Yeah, there we go.
We'll have you back. We'll have a license celebration.
Yep, there we go. Yep, and definitely, guys, y'all make sure y'all tune in to his videos on Facebook, right? Or
yep, same ones as you.
Yep, all social media apps, pretty much. They're awesome. If you're looking to get your license and you're looking into doing that, and maybe like you're not planning on doing it right now, still watch his videos because he's giving you an idea of what to look for and what to do, you know, so that's really awesome. I don't think there's going to be anything out there online like that, so definitely use that.
We're trying.
Yeah, so I mean, it's awesome what they're doing here, man. TEC, definitely look into it, especially if you're interested in the trades, and if you're thinking about it, just if you're in the Jackson County area, I mean, just stop by here, man. Like, find out what times they're open. Just stop by here. And I know that these guys will definitely talk you through it and explain everything that's going on. And they'll make sure you have no questions left, you know? So
that's the goal anyway.
Yeah. So
and those who are thinking about coming, you never know. You might show up for class one night and this guy's helping us.
Yeah,
so.
Definitely. Yeah. I'll be up here sooner or later. Yeah. So.
Well, definitely. Hey, take care of the family first.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Well, Taylor, appreciate you coming on, man.
Yes, man, it was a blast.
Cool. Well, folks, thanks again for joining us for another episode of Trade Secrets, the official podcast of Trades Education Center. Again, thank you for Taylor McLeroy with MasterCraft Plumbing. Y'all have a great one.